morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Andy is off this week. Jennifer is off today. She'll be here tomorrow and Thursday. So it's just me and you. Great to have you with us on what so far is a beautiful day, 61 degrees in Jackson. And the Weather Service is throwing some curveballs into what was supposed to be a beautiful week all week. They're now saying that we do have a chance of showers later this afternoon and again tomorrow afternoon and maybe on Thursday afternoon. The chance is 20 to 30%. But yesterday we saw some showers pop up in the late afternoon, and it looks like today will be a lot like yesterday. The showers coming from Lake Huron area, which is an unusual direction of travel for our weather. But should be a nice day for some of the outdoor things that are planned, like Food Truck Tuesday. Today is the final day of Food Truck Tuesday. Seems like last year, didn't we have one in September? You know,
like it could be wrong. Yeah.
Maybe we'll have another one pop up, but as far as the schedule, today's the final day. Entertainment by Kevin Nichols, Big Guy Catering from Jackson will be there today, along with PB&J's BBQ, Coffee and Smoothie Trailer, Tiki Sam's Pizza, Junkyard Dog, Whiskey Jack's Barbecue, Baby Bear Burger, Impasto, Num Num Ninja, Big Guy Catering, Howdy Doody's Ice Cream Truck, Heaven on a Roll, Kona Ice, and Traveling Tasty, happening at Horace Blackman Park.
Num Num Ninja is just my favorite name for a food truck.
That is a great name, Num Num Ninja, named by a 4-year-old. The odd name though, PB&J's Barbecue, wouldn't you think that would be a peanut butter and jelly food truck? PB&J's BBQ?
Yeah, you would think that's, yeah.
Yeah,
Peanut butter.
it's an odd name. Well, food trucks. Something for everybody today. Kevin Nichols performing. We've also got the final week of the Just for Kids movie series at the Michigan Theater. They were going to have the Rise, what is it? The Rise of Gru?
Are they going to have it?
No.
Oh.
No, they can't get it. They're locked in a battle with Universal.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
So they have Raya and the Last Dragon. Screening times 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. today, Wednesday and Thursday. The doors open half hour before the movie, and the admission $1 pop and popcorn combo is just $4. So something for the kids on the last week of summer. Well, obviously there's more summer, but for kids, school starting next week. Each day on JTV, we will be previewing Bright Walls, and each show, in the morning show and in the afternoon, we'll be unveiling one of the Bright Walls artists coming to Jackson for Bright Walls finale. And today we want to introduce you to Ricky Watts. Ricky Watts is from Sebastopol, California. Ricky Watts is most notably recognized for his abstract works of fluid shapes and psychedelic color patterns. Watts' self-taught techniques derive from his younger graffiti days in Northern California. A versatile artist with a range across multiple mediums, Ricky's large-scale murals and intricate paintings on canvas can be found all over the United States. His commissions list includes works for well-known technology, fashion, and automotive companies. So Ricky Watts will be doing a wall in downtown Jackson for Bright Walls finale, September 8th to the 11th. The Bright Walls team not yet announcing which artist will be on which wall, but I would imagine that Ricky was going to get a pretty big canvas based on what I've seen of his work from around the country already. Very big, bright, colorful. Bright Walls, September 8th through the 11th in downtown Jackson. The artist sponsor for Ricky Watts is Experience Jackson. And JTV is a wall sponsor, an artist sponsor as well. And we'll be excited to find out who our artist is and what wall he or she will be painting. 4 days of all kinds of great fun, including concerts. Now, 2 of the concerts will be ticketed events, and you can get details and tickets at brightwallsjackson.com. check it out. Make sure you make your plans to be here in Jackson, downtown, for the Bright Walls finale. It's time for the Extreme Dodge Jackson County Sports Scoreboard. High school sports is underway. Competition began yesterday, and we had golf and tennis. The East Jackson Scramble Invitational at Sharp Park. Lumen Christi winning with a score of 234. Team scores based on 3 two-man scramble teams. Saline in second, followed by Lansing Catholic, Chelsea, Skyline, Jackson, Columbia, Western, East Jackson, the host, and then Grass Lake, top individual two-man scramble teams with a 68, Logan Bentley, Marissa Barrow from Columbia, tied for first. Tying for third with a 70, Bryn Griffith and Natalie Kulka from Jackson. And Lumen Christi's Anna McClure and Ashley Hilderly tied for third with a 70. Boys tennis, Northwest at Adrian Quad, Northwest 13, Dearborn 10, Adrian 1. Alex Thrun, Jaden Hofbrauer, and Josh Kraus won a pair of matches at numbers 3 through 5 singles respectively. In the PBA 50 David Smalls Jacks 60 Open, in the championship match, Chris Barnes defeated Jack Jurek 257 to 186. Barnes earns $7,500 for his win at Jacks 50, and I think at that point he's cooling off his hot hand. $7,500, the big check presented to Chris Barnes. Congratulations. For today, on deck, girls golf, Monroe Jackson at Sharp Park at 1 o'clock, and St. Mary's Catholic Central will be at Lumen Christi today at 4:30. It's that time of year. Do you have a student in need of a physical, whether it's for a student in need of a physical for school sports or for just going back to school? Now's the perfect time to make sure your child's health needs are up to date. The Center for Family Health offers physicals for all children and teens. Let us make it easy to get your student's annual physical off your checklist. Call 517-748-5500 to schedule your appointment today. The Center for Family Health, opening the door to health care for all for more than 30 years. Well, I think this is the last gasp of summer vacations. The school back in session next week. And today we get a report from Detroit Metro that travelers have returned to the skies over southeast Michigan. So we see a couple of Prospect Airport Services employees getting ready to transport travelers at Metro. Metro handled nearly as many passengers in the first 6 months of this year as it did in all of 2020. Wow. Of course, it was the pandemic. The main driver, rebound in international travelers unencumbered by COVID-19 travel restrictions. 13.6 million passengers passed through DTW in the first half of this year, and that's a 40% increase over last year. International departures and arrivals increased by over 100%. People are leaving the country. Where are they going? The number one destination people out of Detroit overseas are headed? London. Everybody wants to go to London. Lines are huge. If you've been to the airport and the international terminal, you see the lines for London, unlike they've never seen before. People are also going to Vancouver, increase of 80%. London up 75%. Paris up 50%. Beirut, people are going to Beirut. That's up 45%. And Cancun increased by 15%. And the United States is issuing travel advisories to Mexico because apparently there's some crime problems. Well, here's someone that had a little trouble traveling this week in Kentucky, Louisville. Metro police say a Bud Light truck overturned, spilling thousands of cans of Bud Light beer Wednesday morning, last Wednesday at 8:50. Oh my gosh. Wow. The Interstate 71 on-ramp, I guess the truck took it a little too fast or a little too tight getting onto the Gene Snyder Freeway. Most of the cans and boxes ended up on the median. I'm surprised we don't see a lot of people jumping out of their cars trying to rescue the Bud Light. But good news, the police tweeted that this was a non-injury incident and cleanup efforts are underway.
I hate to have to call your boss though.
Yeah.
We have a problem here.
Lost
Maybe a
alone, Bud Light. If you can let the restaurants and bars know, I won't be delivering Bud Light this
Be a
afternoon.
little late.
Oh my gosh. Wow. But good news, nobody was hurt. And luckily they can make more of it. Swinging at the Shell in Albion continues. It's a free concert series. It's been going on all summer at the historic Victory Park Band Shell. Come out and enjoy some good old-fashioned summertime fun. The concert is free and open to the public, thanks to sponsors, Castor Concepts, Parks Drugstore, Team One Plastics, and the Albion Community Foundation. Who do we have this Sunday? It's Fleetwood Gold, and guess what band they play tribute to?
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac, yes, very good. Noah and Brandon tied with the correct answer at the same time. Classic rock, Fleetwood Mac, 6 p.m. at the Band Shell in Albion. And we still have next week, Cut Time Symphonica, September 4th, Diane Penning and Band, Broadway and Hollywood Showtunes. And the series winds up on Sunday, September 11th with another tribute band. See if you can, Brandon and Noah, hands on your buzzers. See if you can guess which band that this plays tribute to. Simply Queen.
Yeah, that's REO Speedwagon.
No, not REO Speedwagon. It's Queen, of course. Swinging at the Shell in Albion. It's been a great series. In Grand Rapids, yesterday they were excavating for some highway construction, and they found, guess what they found? A mastodon.
Really?
Yes, a mastodon. Kent County road crews digging up remnants from the Ice Age. They hope to find even more pieces. The bones of a really unique mastodon skeleton found at a road construction site in Kent County. This was actually last Thursday. They're on the way to Grand Rapids Public Museum's Archive Research Center to be preserved and studied. And of course, Michigan was the last in the United States. So we were the last area to come out of the Ice Age. Ice melted last in Michigan, and Jackson County has so many lakes because of the Ice Age. So I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere under Clark Lake or elsewhere in Jackson County, we do have mastodons. They were pretty big. So I don't know, do we have much of a history of finding dinosaur
I haven't heard of it. Yeah.
bones in Jackson? Today's show is being brought to you by K&L Telecom. Joe Sharp, owner of Printer Source Plus, has started a new telephone company with Brad Vankelberg and Andy Adair. K&L Telecom provides commercial voice over internet phone services, VoIP, and systems, K&L Telecom. Well, each Tuesday on the morning show, Heather Herndon wants to share one of the treasures of Jackson on Love Living in Jackson. Heather loves living here, as do I, and as I think we all do. We all love living in Jackson.
Yes.
And every day we love it more. And each week we showcase one of the great things about Jackson. And today, it's Beads to Live By. Beads to Live By has a passion for creating beautiful, wearable works of art. Visit beadstoliveby.com for class information and to see their work. You might want to stop by Beads to Live By during Bright Walls weekend. they will be open, and they will be right in the middle of it all. Bright Walls releasing their map to the business community in the last few days, and it's a big 2-block area, and beats to live by, right smack in the middle of it. So stop by and check them out. Thanks to Heather Herndon. Love Living Here, our series each week on the morning show. If you want to head out of town for something to do this last week, if you've got kids and you're looking for an adventure, the Dream Cruise started yesterday. Cruisers already lining Woodward Avenue with their hoods up and lawn chairs by the side of the street. The 27th official Woodward Dream Cruise will end on Saturday. So all week long, this Autopalooza has something for everybody, from hot rods to Oscar Mayer hot dog cars, gas-guzzling V8s to Dodge's first electron-guzzling electric muscle car. And Chrysler and Dodge are unveiling new vehicles, several new muscle cars, including a Charger convertible, which will be unveiled, I believe, today. And images that have been leaked look pretty cool. So if you want to see the new muscle cars from Dodge or any of the other cars that are part of Woodward Dream Cruise, just head to Woodward Avenue in Detroit. The weather forecast all this week for the Dream Cruise is pretty good. Those chances of showers will be in Detroit as well late in the afternoon. They expect 1.5 million people and 40,000 classic cars. And the Woodward Dream Cruise actually extends from Detroit all the way to Pontiac, 16 miles. And the whole stretch has something. So check it out, looking for something to do. Well, today on JTV we have a great show. We're going to start things off with the newly named principal at the Jackson Area Career Center, along with the assistant principal, Dan Draper, and Lauren Sager are joining me next.
The PIC Center is an independent practice that has provided care to the Jackson area for over 25 years. Doctors O'Neill and Cack supervise antibiotic infusions, as well as those for many other conditions, such as inflammatory bowel, joint, and lung disease, anemia, and multiple sclerosis. Our modern facility is open 7 days a week, and the infusion staff will make you feel right at home. Let your doctor know you have a choice where you receive your next infusion. Remember, when you've picked us, you've picked the best.
With proper alignment, your vehicle's tires can last a lot longer. At G-Force Automotive, we perform a comprehensive front-end inspection and perform a complete alignment on your car, truck, or SUV. We'll keep you driving straight down the road. At G-Force Automotive, we make friends one car repair at a time.
At Consumers Energy, we believe change is preparing. Preparing for the worst by putting to work the very best. Change is improving by replacing utility poles and redesigning our substations. Change is commitment. Commitment to upgrading 1,000 miles of our energy grid every year. And change is confidence. The confidence of knowing when it comes to keeping the lights on, we're always on. Consumers Energy, a force for you, a force of change.
Come along with JTV and Experience Jackson and get to know or reintroduce yourself to some of the best Jackson County has to offer. Join Andy and Rachel as they tour the county interviewing and highlighting Jackson on a visit with Experience Jackson. Whether it's golf, museums, hotels, or events, we'll give you some great ideas on how to spend time in Jackson. Watch on JTV.tv, YouTube, and Experience Jackson social channels.
Today's show is being brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. More on Vermeulen's a little bit later in today's show, but did want to tell you that Vermeulen's is now in its third generation as a family-owned and operated business. Vermeulen's takes pride in helping people furnish their homes with comfortable brand name furniture at affordable prices, and they've been doing this since 1925. Visit their beautiful home furnishing showroom, room-like setting, so you can feel and touch and see how this might look in your home. All kinds of fabrics, colors, styles that will add enjoyment to your home from Vermeulen's, 2105 West Michigan Avenue in Jackson. On the morning show now, we welcome from the Jackson Area Career Center the new principal and new assistant principal, Dan Draper and Lauren Sager. Welcome.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, and congratulations on your new jobs.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, they're actually promotions. Dan and Lauren moving up. What were you doing before, Dan?
So before I was assistant principal of CTE and academic programs.
Awesome.
So more of the curriculum side of things.
How long have you been there?
This is the start of year 9.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So I remember when you were at Hanover.
I know. It's becoming a little bit more of a memory than it was a reality. So.
And Lauren, you've been at the Career Center how long?
This will be my 10th year. It's going to be going into my 2nd year as administrator.
And you're moving up from?
I was the dean of students.
Oh, cool.
So, yep.
And so with the retirement or the move of Mark Poliano, I think he moved to a new district closer to his home. This opens up great opportunities for you to move on.
Yep.
So you've got big changes. You're gonna come in and redo everything?
No. I would say if anything, it's been more of a cleaning up areas to make it more efficient use and effective use of our spaces. But
well, what I've seen you guys do already in your previous roles, create more opportunities for Jackson County students to get ready for a career right off the bat. In fact, even while they're at the Career Center, you've got people in a career.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest benefits of our facility is being that it's a community building, getting kids ready for the community needs. So
you started Jack 3 in your previous role. Tell us a little bit about that and how that's going.
Yeah, so Jack 3 actually we're kind of expanding that opportunity a little bit as well, because with JCEC being in the county now and Jack 3 also a early middle college option, some of the changes that we're going to do is allow for a kid who wants to go on the college track, a kid who wants to go on an apprenticeship track, a kid who wants to just go right into the workforce. So allowing more opportunities for students so we can access more students for our employers, for one, but also so that students have more access to the employers on the different path that they would choose.
Yeah, I guess the limits to those opportunities have been, it's on the community, isn't it? We have to provide more openings, more job potential in order for students to get into these careers.
Well, they're there. I think if you talk to any industry right now, the openings are there. It's really trying to get to the students.
What are the areas of responsibility for the assistant principal, Lauren?
So a lot of my day-to-day is going to look very similar to what I was doing in my former role. So I'm still going to be centered on student services, student issues, anything really involving student needs in our building. With a little bit, I'll have a little bit more of a hand in the curriculum side of things and the planning and the big picture of how the building runs. So
I think even in the 9 or 10 years that you've been there, you've seen programs at the Career Center change to meet the needs of new careers that have popped up. I think when the Career Center started, typing was one of the whole class on typing. So what are some of the new things, new careers, new classes that have expanded the Career Center offerings?
I would say I don't know if the program have changed as much as the technology has changed. I mean, just some of I'm going to think about our manufacturing class, just some of the equipment that's in there right now to what was in there. It's like, holy cow. And it's not cheap stuff either, right? I mean, this is the latest and greatest technology, keeping our kids on that cutting edge, as I said earlier, about getting them ready for the community needs. So it's, the technology is changing quickly. We just got a new printing press in our visual communications class.
Oh, wow.
So who even knows what the capabilities of that are? I'm not in that world, but yeah, it's supposed to be really, really nice.
And our instructors have done a really nice job of honing in on what the needs are within their own program. So while we don't have necessarily a new program offering, there are a lot of things happening within those programs to identify the needs relevant to our community and our employers and what they offer in-house.
Well, I was looking at your website, a couple of cool things on the website, in the website itself, but you've got your latest feature on the website is the new Sight House. And you've got a construction student that has expanded from the Career Center into his own business. Josh Hicks?
Josh Hicks, yeah, Concord grad. There's a picture right there. So he's learning the industry, and cool thing about that whole story is Mr. Dankins this is his first house. So we have a couple newbies here, right? So first house for Mr. Dankins with a former student. In collaboration, they make this work. So it was really cool.
That's awesome. You've got high-paying jobs right out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that he's an entrepreneur with his own business is even more of a success story.
And that's actually a common situation, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Coming out of a Career Center.
Yeah, and we actually have quite a few staff members that were Career Center students themselves. So now to have that generation of students coming back and giving back to the community in that way is a great thing to be a part of.
I think I've told you this before, but my first house was a Career Center student-built house. And it was awesome.
Yeah.
Except the hot was where the cold was, and the cold was where the hot was. Other than that, we want to give a shout out to your marketing and IT team. You've got an honor that you received for something on your website.
Yeah, Casey Babinaw, she's great.
Mm-hmm.
This virtual, basically the virtual tour, you can be anywhere in the world and get on our website and do a virtual tour of our programs. Be able to physically go into the classroom at the confines of your house to see what it looks like.
Yeah, check it out. Visit the Career Center website and just take a tour.
Yeah.
Are the floors all shined up for the new
This
school year?
week. This week, yeah, this week.
They're the shiniest school floors in Jackson County.
And I think they're still original from 1976, so yeah, maintenance does a great job.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're awesome floors. Now, the Jack 3, of course, one program. Jackson County Early College is another. How are the programs at the Career Center involving Jackson County Early College?
So I'll give you a great example. Health technician, one of our classes. As we know, the health industry, like we just talked about, has huge demand for future employees. And so one of the things that we have at the Career Center with all of our programs in collaboration with Jackson College are what are called articulated credits. In other words, students that go to the Career Center, if they do very well in their coursework, a certain number of classes get articulated over to Jackson College in the form of credits. They're pass-fail credit. So basically the thought was, well, if we're already doing this and we have this Jackson County Early College, well, can't we partner together? And so this kid can then continue off that 13th year, and by doing so, have an additional year of funding to then get this, hopefully this degree taken care of. And so right now with our health technician class, we articulate about 20 credits. So a third of an associate's degree, just because a kid does the Career Center for 2 years with us. And they meet minimum standards. So then the remaining 40 credits for that associate's degree, the thought was, well, how do we partner with something that we have in the county like Jackson County Early College to be that avenue for that kid to continue on? So it just makes a lot of sense to have these pathways forming, and ultimately it's for the students. So that's, at the end of the day, what we really want to do.
and you're right across the street
Yeah.
from Jackson College.
Yeah, I
Right.
know.
And all the years you've been across the street, I mean, just recently you're starting to have some real synergy between the two
Yeah.
organizations.
It's great. It really is great.
I'm sure people are watching thinking, oh my gosh, this is a place I want to go, or I want to get my kid into the Career Center. Can they get into classes?
I think we still have a couple that are full, but the majority of our classes still have openings for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, people can come out and check out the Career Center. There's several opportunities throughout the year, but we've got one coming up, and it's August 31st. So who's this for?
So this is for our students that are currently enrolled and their parents to come out, see the building, see their classroom, meet the instructor, and really just get the parents in to see where their students are going to be spending half of their day.
Awesome opportunity. Check it out. And when you want to start thinking about the Career Center, you're in, what, 6th grade, 7th grade?
So we have 8th grade tours. That's probably when the first opportunity for students to physically see our spaces, and then again in 10th grade. But really in the middle school age group is when the wheels start turning. And then by the time they get to 10th grade, we really want to start getting them to make that decision to be out with us.
Yeah, very popular, and it's an amazing asset that we have in our community. Good luck in your new jobs as you start heading up the leadership at the Career Center this year.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
The new principal at the Jackson Area Career Center, Dan Draper, and the new assistant principal, Lauren Sager. Stay with us. We've got more of the morning show coming up. We've got Vermeulen's joining us in a few minutes, and also American One Credit Union. They're up next. Stay tuned.
Vermeulen Furniture is overstocked. It's true. Our warehouse is packed. Production is back to normal and everything is arriving all at once. Vermeulen Furniture has over $2 million of new furniture and mattresses that need to be sold now. You'll save on beautiful new furniture for every room in your house. Living rooms, bedrooms, dining rooms, mattresses, patio furniture, and more. Don't miss the $2 million massive overstock sell-off all this month at Vermeulen Furniture Jackson.
You're closer than you think to making your retirement dreams a reality with Vista Grand Villa. Set on 22 scenic acres, Vista Grand has everything you need under one roof. Independent living, assisted living, and our skilled nursing center. And now, Vista Grand Villa offers a simplified leasing program that just makes financial sense. Contact us to learn more and schedule a tour of our beautiful campus. Vista Grand Villa. More than ordinary, it's extraordinary.
It's that time of the year again. Do you have a student in need of a physical? Whether it is for your student athlete to be ready for action or your student to be ready for school, now is the perfect time to make sure their health needs are up to date. The Center for Family Health offers physicals for all children and teens. Let us make it easy to get your student's annual physical off your checklist. Call 517-748-5500 to schedule your appointment today. The Center for Family Health has been opening the door to healthcare for all in Jackson County for more than 30 years.
You know who opens drains others can't? Minuteman Sewer and Drain, sewer and drain experts. Never hesitate to call. They can fix a problem before it becomes a bigger problem. And they stand by their name and guarantee their work. They open drains that others can't. MinutemanSewer.com.
Collins Brothers floor covering, because new carpet is like, very nice. But commercials suck. Don't change the channel, change your carpet. Collins Brothers downtown. Excellent. Established in 1940.
That's before the war, sucker.
Our show today being brought to you by The Jewelry Shop. They are celebrating 25 years. The Jewelry Shop, located in Jackson with a wide selection of bridal sets and fine jewelry, colored gemstone rings, earrings, pendants, solitaire engagement rings, diamond anniversary rings, wedding bands, diamond pendants, earrings, bracelets, and more. They do all repairs on site, locally owned, at 765 West Franklin Street in Jackson. They're open 10 till 5:30. The Jewelry Shop. Our next guests are from American One Credit Union. the new Vice President of Marketing and Community Partnerships, Kelly Greigel, and Lending Manager, Chris Zagalowitz. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
nice to be here.
Yeah, congratulations on your new job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How
I'm excited.
How many days in are you?
I think I'm about 7 weeks, 8 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, but I honestly I feel like I've been here for a while.
Good. Well, we got to know Kelly in her capacity at Northwest Community Schools. Did a lot of the communications and marketing there.
Yep. Yep. So I'm doing pretty much the same thing, just in a different arena.
And this is Chris's first time on the show.
That it is.
Long overdue.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure I'll be here more.
How long have you been at American One?
I've been with American One Credit Union for 4.5 years now.
Nice.
4.5 years, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've got some new leadership and some new people. It's growing and changing and exciting times right now.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
So summer, we've got, I think one of the biggest deals you guys do is the summer car sale.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you do it like just before kids go back to school.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can get your back to school shopping in for clothes or a new car, and whatever suits your fancy. But yeah, we're down there setting up today at Westwood Mall.
Mm-hmm.
So the sale kicks off tomorrow and runs through Saturday, 12 to 8, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then 10 to 5 on Saturday. And we've got it's not just a sale; it's an event. So I'm actually really excited because this is my first car sale.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been prepping and planning, and just to be down there and be in the atmosphere, I've heard it's a great experience. So I'm really excited.
Who's going to be bringing cars from their dealerships?
Yeah, so we have Avenue Auto, we have Jackson Auto, Huff Auto, and Seymour Ford Lincoln. So we got some great dealers that are coming and bringing all of their inventory. We've got food trucks that are coming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Big Guy Catering. So, and I know you got food truck Tuesday downtown, so I'm excited. Some of those will probably be downtown today.
Well, Big Guy's downtown today.
Yep. So we're excited. So stop down. Got some great incentives for those that just want to come to the sale. We have some giveaways, and you get a $100 gift card if you purchase a vehicle, and an additional $50 if you drive more than 35 miles. So we're really excited.
Can you just drive around Jackson County before you show up and put 35 miles on your odometer?
Don't teach.
It doesn't quite work that way.
All right, so if you live in Battle Creek and you come over, you get an extra $50.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, just trying to make it easy with the gas prices.
Right.
Now the staff, you've got your people right there.
Absolutely.
Making credit decisions on the spot?
Yeah, absolutely. It really is. It's a great chance for us to interact with the community, face to face. During the pandemic, we've had a chance to engage in more of a digital lending landscape, but it's always great to be right in front of each of our members or potential members that come out, and absolutely, we're under a big tent. And the dealers, they work with the dealer that's on the lot. There's plenty of inventory. I feel like I should mention that. Plenty of inventory out there that our dealers provide, or our dealer partners provide out there. But yeah, then they bring them under the tent and they get a chance to sit right in front of one of our member service specialists.
So how does it work? Does someone find their dream car and then come over to you and apply, or did they get pre-approved first and then?
Absolutely. We encourage anybody to get pre-approved. They can call the credit union, they can put an application in online, or they can stop into whatever the most convenient branch is and put an application on. And you don't have to be a member to apply to get a loan. We're going to make you a member. We want you to be a member. But anybody can stop in. We can do a pre-approval, get an express pass. That way, it's kind of, a lot of theme parks have their fast pass, right? Mm-hmm. And we kind of have that with our car sale events. With the express
how does
pass.
the express pass work?
So once you get approved, there's no particular no other conditions necessarily that need to be met for it, and we get some documentation signed, and you bring that express pass to the car sale event, and it's kind of like your pre-approval when you go shopping, and it gives you an idea of what kind of budget you have, and we've talked through those numbers with those members as well. And yeah, it kind of gets you to the head of the line. No need to put an application in and then shop for your car. at the event, you can do all that ahead of time, then shop for your car and just close the loan.
Cool. And like the amusement parks, you actually get on the ride and drive off the lot.
That's right.
Yeah. We want to make the experience as convenient as possible. There's a lot of inventory there, a lot of members of the community. It is a community event. I'd like to say it's as big as Food Truck Tuesday, or other events we have going on. But it certainly draws the community in to just shop around. And there's an incentive just to show up.
Yeah.
Come out to the car sale.
Well, I know people, last time they went just for the food trucks to eat.
Yeah, absolutely. And they're all great food trucks too. We have great food truck partners out there. So food, shopping for your vehicle, it really is just a great community event.
Awesome. Also, you got going on this summer the great 500,000 points giveaway. What's that?
Yeah, so that's our credit card giveaway. So if you can either, you can transfer balances or get a new credit card with American One and be eligible for these points giveaway, which turn into, you can get gas cards or gift cards or merchandise on our website. So it's just a great opportunity if you're thinking about shopping around for a new credit card, new rate, definitely check out American One.
All right, so what are some of the features of the American One credit card? What makes that so great?
Yeah, so we've got some great fraud. Fraud protection, of course, is a big thing now, right? Well, not now. I think it's always been, but a lot more members are acutely aware of the different things going on. The fraud, you hear about it every day, probably. So fraud protection is definitely up there. The fact that you can get the card service locally, you can go into any of our branches, and we can take care of any card needs that you have there. But the rewards points, we're doing a giveaway for reward points. The reward points are, the Use Scorecard rewards give members a chance to pick something, using the points that they have. But I should mention, we did talk about gas prices. They have come down, but what better way to bring them down than to use some of your points to save 50 cents a gallon.
Yeah, and it's so easy to use.
Stations.
We have right on our app, if you have an American One credit card, there's a little redeem button that you can choose, and it takes you right to our site where you can do. I was shopping the other day, so. So yeah, it's just a great easy to use. So check it out.
Yeah, and I should mention also, one of the benefits is there's no fee for a balance transfer. You get offers from maybe store cards or other credit cards, and there's typically a fee associated with it. There's no fee for somebody, one of our members, to bring maybe a balance they have on a store card that has a 27% or 28% interest rate, and bring that over to American One. There's no fee for that, and the interest rate is certainly lower. The max interest rate we have in our card is 18%. So it really is a good thing for members to have.
So in terms of someone's, their credit standing, their credit rating, having a bunch of credit cards versus one credit card, what's better, Chris?
It's good to have credit history. It's good to have. It depends. You have to look at how long that credit's been established, and whether it makes sense to. Maybe you've had 5 or 6 cards, and you've had some history established with it. If it's good history, that's gonna work well for your credit score, and it can negatively impact you if you have something, that's been open that long that you're then closing, that type of thing. Right. So I would say as long as you use them responsibly, make sure that you for those that charge but then pay it off before they pay any interest, that's a good financial wellness tip, of course. But again, good history. Manage your credit well, and don't use too much of your credit line. Just use it for the small expenses and then pay it off.
I think it's a good thing you have more than one, because when the first one doesn't work, try this. Try this one. No, try this one now.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes the machine doesn't read,
Sure.
All right, so the car sale, it starts
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Oh
my gosh.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you at Westwood Mall.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. From American One Credit Union Lending Manager Chris Zagarlowitz and Vice President of Marketing and Community Partnerships Kelly Greigel. Well, stay with us. We're going to take a look at some of the cool things happening at Vermeulen's next.
The Jackson Civil War Society presents the 35th anniversary of the Jackson Civil War Muster. Saturday and Sunday, August 27th and 28th at Cascades Falls Park in Jackson. The event opens at 9 a.m. with battles at 2 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. History, food, 1860s music, battles, shops, and more. The muster is free and open to all ages. Presented by Trips Auto Shop and Collision Center. Visit civilwarmuster.org for more details.
Asthma Allergy Centers can help you breathe freely. Since 1980, our board-certified specialists have provided testing and treatment for a wide variety of asthma and allergy-related conditions, including immunodeficiencies and skin problems. No referrals are necessary, and we accept any insurance or no insurance. You can even use our mobile app to check in and pay. Come see us at our Jackson office or one of our multiple offices in Southwest Michigan.
Ammonite's Frosty Boy of Vandercook Lake. We have what it takes to keep you cool all summer long. Great flavors, excellent selections. We're more than just an ice cream shop. Ammonite's Frosty Boy of Vandercook Lake.
At Comfort Keepers, we believe that an in-home care plan should be customized to each individual's needs, goals, and living situation. The best care improves quality of life by focusing on the care activities that increase engagement, improve physical and mental wellness, and bring happiness, purpose, and hope. Our services focus on physical needs and total well-being. We believe that everyone should experience the best of life no matter their age or the level of care that is needed. At Comfort Keepers, we strive to elevate the spirits of our clients and families every day. Comfort Keepers, located at 125 Irwin Street in Brooklyn. Or for more information, visit our website at comfortkeepers.com or call 517-481-2177.
Serving the greater Jackson area for over 25 years, Tamrock's Automotive knows that your life does not come to a halt because of a concern with your vehicle. Our mission is to provide extraordinary service for every customer, every time. We offer pickup and drop-off service, free loaner vehicles, free car wash, and a 3-year, 36,000-mile nationwide warranty on most repairs. And yes, your vehicle will be diagnosed on the same day of your appointment. Our extensive health and safety inspections, our professional technicians, and state-of-the-art technology will ensure that you know the current condition of your vehicle. You can make an informed decision on the repairs made to your car or truck. When your ride is at a standstill, but your life is not, take it to Tamrock's. Automotive repair you can count on.
We're happy to welcome to the show from Vermeulen's Nate Vermeulen and designer Lene Earhart. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Big week at Vermeulen's. I think we've got the tent sale.
We do. The tent's up. I just got a phone call. They're bringing a truck over right as we speak, and it'll be Friday all day and Saturday most of the day.
Well, this tent sale, I think this has been one of the traditions of Vermeulen's, probably, I don't know, before your time.
As long as I can remember it, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. So you got a bigger parking lot. Do we get a bigger tent?
We do. It's 40 by 60, I believe, so we'll have plenty of space. And we got some patio stuff outside. We put it out yesterday. There'll be some good deals, so, yeah.
Yeah, so patio, the end of the summer patio season, good time to buy.
It really is. Our kind of philosophy is we don't want to carry the inventory over the winter, so we'll pretty significant discounts. If it's something you'd like, we have it ready to go. So, yeah.
Yeah, and you guys have, well, I think it's the biggest selection, the most variety, and the most vendors in terms of patio furniture than anyone for miles.
Patio, yeah, it's a 50,000 square foot showroom. That's one of the bigger ones left around. So, but yeah, the patio selection right now, we have unfortunately quite a bit left for the season, but we'll hopefully get rid of it this weekend.
All right, Lene, you're new as designer.
Yes, as of October of last year. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, enjoying it.
So, how does a designer? What is a customer? When they walk in the door, and I know I've been that guy, you'll stand there and you look, you don't know what to do.
It's a little overwhelming sometimes.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how does someone work with a designer?
Usually what happens, our customers come in and they, first of all, are greeted by our salespeople, and they're kind of design consultants on their own. They're experts in their field, so they know what they're talking about. But if they get that client that really doesn't know what they want or feel a little overwhelmed, like you mentioned, they can give them direction. And if that person's saying, I want a room full of furniture, or I don't know what I want, they can give them my name and I can help them do a floor plan and create a design board for them. We offer a complimentary design service where we can come into their home and find out what their needs are, measure up their space, and give them a beautiful design.
Yeah, and I've tried to do this online myself, and it's really hard. But you can do it.
I can do it.
Yeah.
I can do
It's
it.
excellent. I agree with you. It takes a little skill, but I mean, I like to say we can hold your hand a little bit or a lot, whatever you want to need. Because some people want a little direction. Some people want, tell me what I want, kind of thing, and we can do all the above. So she's
People
doing.
don't know what they want.
Sometimes
You'd be
they do.
surprised. And I think a lot of it is scale too. I mean,
Yes.
in a great big room like our showroom, you're like, oh, that'll fit, or and you might, are you sure? Let's measure your space and make sure this is going to be appropriate for your room or your home.
How about the supply chain? All that we've been hearing has been affecting the
100%. It's been a hassle. I will say this: it's significantly better than what it was 6 months ago. I think maybe early in the year, a lot of vendors were out over a year, and now they're not back to normal, but 10, 12 weeks is not abnormal anymore. We used to be 4 to 6 sometimes, and that's not quite there yet. It's getting better. It's getting better every month, so it's improving dramatically. So.
And that's pretty standard in the furniture business, because you build,
Custom.
essentially you build to suit what
Custom orders for sure. We have more inventory than we've ever had. With the supply chain issue, we bought a bunch of stock. Too much, actually. That's kind of why the sales right now. We got 2 extra warehouses right now, but we're heavy in inventory. A lot of our business was custom, which Lene facilitates, and like I said, it's a lot better. So it's not quite as daunting as I wouldn't want to wait a year for something either. That's not the case anymore.
Yeah, and with the tent sale, what you see is what you get.
Yes.
Yeah. Take it with you. Yeah. Let's get it out of there.
And you deliver.
We do, for sure. Yep.
But with the design service, you can custom order what you want. You can get the materials you want, and the furniture and the room layout for the lifestyle that you really need and that you want in your home. And that's really important to figure out how your room will function, how you want it to look, and how it's going to work best for your family.
Yeah. What's your lifestyle? You need to qualify. I mean, whatever it may be, whether you have kids or not, or animals. I mean, you got to pick out things that are going to work for you.
And I think with the pandemic, one thing we saw, people were spending more time at home and discovering, wow, I really like it at home.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a boom when it was over because people were locked up for so many months, and then there's some extra money there, so they decided to reinvest in their home, which is fantastic. It's still somewhat the case. I mean, when you spend your time in your house, you want to make it look nice. And we have a helper for you.
Yeah.
I think every season we see new trends.
Oh, yes.
What are the design trends for fall?
Well, the design trends are kind of taking a little bit of a turn. They're going away from like the crisp whites and grays and coming into more neutral tones, beiges, creams, things like that. Even earth tones are coming back in, which that's been a thing of the past, but it's really coming back. So that feeling of having that calmness in your home, the pandemic kind of taught us that we really need to enjoy our space, and it needs to be almost a retreat, somewhere we can feel calm and serene and enjoy our families. So that's kind of been the trend. And also bringing the nature inside your home. That's been another trend. Bringing some green in, some florals, some plants. The succulents are really popular right now. So those are a few of the trends.
All right, well, hop on those trends at Vermeulen's. Stop by the tent sale.
Yes.
Sure.
It
Friday and
starts
Saturday. Friday, 10 a.m.
All right, at Vermeulen's on West Michigan Avenue across from Westwood Mall. I think I'll stop by. Thanks for coming in.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Great.
Bart.
See you then.
You bet. Nate Vermeulen and Lene Earhart from Vermeulen's. We'll wrap up the morning show after this.
Searching for medical supplies can be a challenging aspect of the healthcare system, but with help from Brown's Advanced Care Medical Supplies, you can set your worries aside. Our expert staff takes the time to give each of our customers the personal attention they deserve and are trained to find the right products for each individual. If you can't come to us, then let our delivery team come to you to help set up your supplies so you can get back to what really matters, living your life. Brown's Advanced Care Medical Supplies. Locally owned, locally operated, locally loved.
Improving the air quality in your home isn't a luxury, it's improving your family's lives. Our staff do each job carefully, completely, and with great attention paid to you, the homeowner. We take care to leave each home better than we found it, and when you take your first breath after one of our cleanings, I'm sure you'll agree. We can help keep your home cleaner and your air safer by scheduling a cleaning today. Dux, we're your indoor air professionals.
Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping has been proudly serving the southern Michigan area since 1986. With thoughtful design and quality craftsmanship, our experienced experts can bring any idea to life. Stop into our brand new location and garden center today. From a total redesign to just a few plants to spruce up your outdoor living space, we have everything you'll need. Need dirt, mulch, stone, or topsoil? It's all here and on site at Wilcox. And of course, we can handle the delivery. We can also take care of your fertilizing and weed control, irrigation from repairs to new systems, and all of your landscaping needs. Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping, everything for your outdoors.
Over time, we've seen more and more people frustrated with their dental benefits. They thought that because they had dental insurance, they'd be well taken care of. Well, that's exactly what the insurance companies want you to believe. They figured out a way to collect your premiums while continuing to limit your choice of doctor and your choice of treatment. There's not one company better than the others. They've created an environment where dentists diagnose treatment or recommend care based upon your insurance dollars available. That's not the way people should be treated, and we think there's a better way. We put the interest of you and your family first. We take the time with you to figure out how to get the care you need, whether it's with your insurance or not.
We are Dentistry by Design, and our mission is to make excellent dental care a joy. Please call, visit the website, or drop by the office. We'd love to answer any questions you may have. And be sure to ask about our exclusive membership program to help you save on the cost of your dental care.
Welcome back to the morning show. Nice to have you with us today. A reminder that next week, with the start of school, it's also the start of high school football on JTV. JTV Sports presents our 23rd season of covering high school football. And this season we will have live and tape-delayed games. Starting next Thursday, JTV will be at Hanover Horton High School as the Comets take on Hudson. Also, we will have the traditional rivalry that starts the season between Napoleon and Columbia Central, and Western will be hosting St. John's. That's our first weekend of high school football on JTV Sports, the world leader in local high school sports television. Thanks to all our sponsors who bring us and bring you our high school football and basketball and hockey telecasts every year. Many of our sponsors have been with us from the very beginning, and we thank them. And we do have room for a couple more sponsors. If you're interested in being part of high school sports on JTV, give us a call here at JTV 787-8817. Tomorrow, Jennifer Scanlon will be here joining me, and also on Thursday. And for later today, we hope you're back with us at 1 o'clock. We have East Jackson Superintendent Steve Dorr, Bill Blakemore from the Salvation Army, Jonathan Marawelli, and look at the start of school at JPEC, Rebecca Calkins and Willie Adams with the Jackson Pride and Music Fest, and the brand new Miss Jackson County Teen USA, Maddie O'Neill. That's coming up later today. Tomorrow morning on the morning show, Daniel Mahoney, our mayor, and Hanover Superintendent John Denny. Thanks for watching. We'll see you this afternoon.